Hey, everybody. Don't know if there's anybody in here. Can't see anything yet. I have a screen below me too, so I can read. I see want to be outdoors. Put a comment in there. Let's skin some stuff. So, yeah, we're today we're gonna have want to be outdoors. Put a comment in there. All right. Sorry, I had to get the volume off of that. Yeah, so we're gonna have Skinner Farms in here today. We're going to be talking to them. You guys are going to learn about their channel, what they're doing, what they have going on, get to know them a little bit. Say hi when you get in here. The way I know who's in here. Let's see. Got Local Life Outdoors in here. How you doing, Local Life Outdoors? Skinner Farms is here too. He'll be the one that we're going to be talking to today. We're actually going to be doing a lot of these in the next couple of weeks here, leading up to Christmas. Going to get some channels in here so you guys can meet some new people, get to know them a little bit. They'll get to talk about their channels and whatnot. So it looks like we got 5 in here. We got Susie Jacobson in here. How are you doing, Susie? Thanks for stopping in. So I had to work this morning, so I didn't get up and go hunting, and then had to go to the store and do some stuff. So did that. 907 Outdoor Adventures. Thanks for stopping in. Appreciate it. Let's see, we got, it looks like 8 people in here. So got 8 great channels. And if you're not a channel, we're 8 people. That's for sure. So I know this morning I was at 689 subscribers, and now last time I looked, I think I was at 718. So pretty exciting. Getting a little bit of an influx today, so that was cool. Went over that 700 mark, so we'll see what YouTube decides to do overnight and how many they're going to take away from me. But and that's a good reminder always. If you subscribe to somebody new, watch a video, leave a comment, like it, and hit that notification bell for everybody, so you never miss their videos. Yeah, I thought it was new, 907 Outdoor Adventures. I appreciate you stopping in. So this is something that we do on Saturdays. Usually I have channels that contact me. I have them contact me for this purpose, to have them on, so they can talk about what they're doing. 217 Rebel Outdoors, how are you doing? But I do a couple lives a week. That's what I'm doing in the winter here, when it's a little bit cold and a little bit harder sometimes to get out and fish. So just, it's something new that I started. Everybody that's in here, let's see here. You are allowed posting your own links. If you're new today, I usually don't do same day, making people moderators so that they can post links. But, after a couple, I end up moving people over. Hi, Mr. Kitty Whiskers. How are you doing? Thanks for stopping in. Susie Jacobson, that's perfectly fine. Yeah, it's, you got stuff going on. I don't expect you to make every single one of them. I know you always comment, and you're always here, so we always appreciate it, Susie. But yeah, I do a couple lives. We talk about fishing. We talk about other channels. People are allowed to drop their links in here, so if you want to, you can do that. That way you can get new community members. Jason Whitaker, thanks for stopping in. And everybody, I encourage everybody to talk to each other and get to know each other, make new friends. So fished all day with no luck. That's those cold temperatures, man. They do that. Especially with the catfish. I never have luck when it gets real cold outside. And that's what it's been cold. I'm actually in my basement right now, and I should have I got like a electric fireplace down here. I should move it and get it a little bit closer over here so I can get some heat, because it's not cold down here, but it's like, I don't know. It's not warm either. Mac Fishing, thanks for stopping in. He watched me tie knots, and now he's going to go try. Yeah, that's that's why I do some of those, so that people can learn. Some people do stuff a different way. if I do something wrong in one of my videos, please let me know so that I can correct it and do it properly. But I do like to do some like how-tos and stuff like that if you're new. I got into a mess of crappie yesterday. So 217 Rebel Outdoors got into a mess of crappie yesterday. Didn't fish today. Worked on editing videos. Yeah, that's what you got to do sometimes. You got to take a break, get the videos in. That's what I, for people that don't know me, I pretty much go 24/7 between trying to make videos and editing and working and fishing and hunting and everything else. Local Life Outdoors, that's awesome. Yeah, cook your oysters, man. That's important. We'll be here. We're not going anywhere. We're going to be on for an hour. I do have somewhere to go afterwards, after the live. So we're going to end it right promptly at 7, and then I got to skedaddle and get out of here, but be on till 7, and Skinner Farms will be coming on in about 10 minutes. So if he's ready, we'll see there. I'm not sure if it's just Josh or if it's him and his wife. So we'll find out here. It's 17 below in North Pole, Alaska. That's crazy. I found an old video of my daughter's first trout fishing trip. That's awesome, Mr. Kitty Whiskers. You got to get that edited and get that out. Love to see that. Everybody, Mac Fishing says everybody got skunked. Where are you located, Mac Fishing? Where was the tournament at? Yeah, that's right now. It's walleye time. I should be out walleye fishing, but I keep trying to go for the cats. That's what I do, but probably have to move into walleye. I just did a review of a product that I got, and it is good stuff. I'm going to show you guys real quick. There's the oil. I got it right next to me, so I'll just show it. If you haven't seen the video, go watch it because I actually go over how to apply it. But we have the Hillbilly Snot fishing reel grease right there, and we got the Hillbilly Snot fishing reel oil. And I put these on an old reel that I had, and it works like it's brand new now. So if you guys get a chance, you can find them on Instagram. All their links are in that video. So I posted that last night. So you may want to check that out if you fish. They got good stuff. I think they told me that they are working, or they didn't tell me, but I saw that they left a comment that they are working on a saltwater oil too, I believe. So let's see here. Who else is in? Anybody else come in? Did I miss anybody? I am located in Maryland, but the tourney was in Virginia. Oh, okay. Right on. Yeah. What are the temperatures like in Maryland and Virginia right now? Yeah. So check them out. If you need oil and grease for your reels, I highly recommend it. The stuff works great. It's awesome. So, and I was not paid to do that review. They offered to send it to me so I could try it out, and it's good stuff. So definitely check them out. Stop over. You can find them on Instagram too. It's Ozark Classic Reels are the ones that make this stuff. So you can find them that way, Ozark Classic Reels. But like I said, go back, watch that video. All the information's on there, how you can find them and their product, but it's good stuff. Hi, Dee Dee's Finden. How are you doing? Thanks for stopping in. Really appreciate it. 40 or 50. Okay. Yeah. So that's, I usually like it like right in the 50s range for catfish. That's me. That's my favorite time. I feel like I do the best then. I've done okay in 40s too, but once you get down, it was like low 30s. I think it was like when I got in the truck this morning, I think it was 30 degrees. So, but Jason Whitaker is another great channel. Check him out too. All these channels in here are good. So if you can, you guys know if you are Callie Bear, how are you doing? Thanks for stopping in. I appreciate it. You guys are, and I explained, I'm sure there's more people in here now, so I'll say it again, but For usually the first time that you're in a live, I try to keep track of it. I don't automatically put people as moderators, but I do make people moderators so that you can post your own links and stuff. You're always welcome. If you guys want to post links for other people, you can do that too. I'm not going to try to get into like housekeeping while I'm doing like making people moderators while we're interviewing Skinner Farms tonight. But everybody's allowed to post their links. You can talk about your channel. This is the place to do it. So you won't get blocked or a message deleted if you post your stuff. You're allowed to do that. Mac Fishing, the channel is just starting, and that's awesome. And the one suggestion I can give to anybody that is starting a channel, when you're posting videos and stuff, do it a lot. Like post a lot of stuff. The more you do, the better you get, the more comfortable you'll get doing it. That's just my little piece of advice. And stay in these lives and talk to people and let them know who you are. Those always help. There's a bunch of good lives out there too. There's a lot of channels that do stuff similar to this. So magnet fishing channel. Yeah, I got some magnets, and I might actually do a couple of videos using the magnets. I haven't done much. I've only gone out like once or twice, but I always thought it looked really cool and wanted to give it a shot. So one of my buddies actually bought me a magnet for Christmas. So I'm going to be doing that. Actually, it was like a year and a half, 2 years ago. Shorts are fine. Get your stuff out there. People will watch, especially if they like what you're doing. Let's see here. I want to make sure I'm not missing anything. Yeah, Mr. Kitty Whiskers. That's what I got to get out and just actually do it. Want to be outdoors. That's perfectly fine. I completely understand. People have to do stuff. So that's, it is what it is. It is still fishing. You're right. Yeah, it's fun. It looks cool. I see all these videos of these guys finding awesome stuff. I don't know how much luck I'd have, but I figured I'd give it a shot. I got to move them closer. I'm having a hard time. I got to get something softer. This is like a futon I bought, and had it down here for a while, and there just isn't a whole lot of padding. I tried putting like a comforter over it to soften it up, but I got to get like one of those foam, like mattress pads or something to put under it to kind of like give me more cushion. Whenever I get done, my back and my hips are always hurting. Oh, that's perfectly fine, man. Yeah. Whenever you can type, guys, don't feel like you have to leave, put, talk in the chat. But if you do, that's how you meet people. And I understand if you can't. That's, it's not a big deal. But please, if there's any moderators in here that want to try to post some links too, that's always appreciated. You guys know that. So, you really like doing it, huh? 907 Outdoor Adventures. Yeah, that's what it looks fun. And I think it's something, you can do with your kids too. So, so I'll probably getting out there and trying some of this stuff. I'm just hoping that the magnets I got are good enough. And I don't even remember what kind they were. Got them on Amazon, and then I had somebody give me one. But I don't remember what the strength of them are. I want to say one of them was like 1,000 pounds or something, maybe. I can't remember. Let's see here. But yeah, going to be getting into some stuff. I'm going to be doing some work on my basement. It flooded a couple years ago, so I'm going to be doing some stuff. Might show a little bit of that. I want to try to get out fishing again here soon, so I'm going to be doing that. I'm going to be hunting tomorrow morning. I'm going to get up tonight. Some of the new people in here, some of the old people know I'm a little bit of a nerd too. I play Dungeons and Dragons. So I'm actually, after I get done, that's where I got to run to. I got to go play Dungeons and Dragons tonight. Yeah, 907 Outdoor Adventures. You know what? Actually, I'm going to write that down just so I remember, because I always have questions about everything. And this is a new thing I've been doing. I got a piece of paper and a pen here. And do you have your 907 Outdoor Adventures? Do you have your email on your page? Hi, Homesteading Pastor. Thanks for stopping in. Appreciate it. He's Homesteading Pastor, I know from Instagram. That's how how I met him. And he's got good stuff, so make sure to check him out. Mac Fishing is in a month-long tournament next month. What kind of tournament is it? Is it like anything, or is it like a certain species of fish? Just curious. Okay, awesome, great. Yeah, so also the people that have been watching me for a while know my mind doesn't always work right, and I forget things and what I'm saying. That's why I would like to write things down. I make notes on everything so I can remember. But let's see here. If you've been out fishing, or are you still not feeling? Let's see here. Bank fishing. UK Sea Fishing with Big Dan. Hello. Thanks for stopping in. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to look and see if it looks like I got somebody in here. So we're going to bring them in here. And add to stream. Boom. And I got Skinner Farms up here. Can you hear me? I don't know. Sorry about my hand in the camera. I just turned it up. I don't know. I can't hear anything. Thank you everybody for being in here, though. See if we can get this figured out here. It looks like they're there, huh? Oh, you went coon hunting last night, right? Local Life Outdoors? How did that go? Is Skinner Farms talking? Hugo Homestead, how you doing? Thanks for stopping in. Appreciate it. Maybe they just aren't there. Squirrel Magnet Fishing, how you doing? Thanks for stopping in. Squirrel Magnet Fishing's always in here. Always appreciate them being in here. Lots of good channel. Wanderer Arts and Adventures, that's another good one. Check them out. Yeah, I don't hear anything from Skinner Farms either, so maybe they're not ready yet. So we'll just we'll keep talking, and when they join in here, they'll join in. So they're all ready to go. But yeah, that. I didn't do something. Hold up. Got to plug this in so that I can actually see what's going on. There we go. Sorry, I had to plug in the laptop so I could see. I was wondering why it was dimming on me. I was having a hard time reading everything. Glad everybody's in here tonight, though. Hope everybody had a good Thanksgiving. We did a live Thanksgiving night, and that was nice. Had a lot of good people in here hanging out, spending time with each other. The community. So that was cool. Krista Ware, how are you doing? Thanks for stopping in. Yeah, it's so like I was saying, yeah, I gotta go. I'm playing D&D tonight, so it'll be fun. Get to go see some of my friends. Haven't played in a couple weeks, so that will be good. Get that time in. But hunting tomorrow I'm hoping it's good. I'm a Cleveland Browns fan, so Browns are playing the Ravens tomorrow night. So I'm kind of glad that it's a nighttime game, so I can fish during the day. Hunt during the day. Yee Fishing. It's been a while, man. How are you doing? Thanks for stopping in. Appreciate it. Haven't seen you a couple weeks in here. But do appreciate you coming back. My cat's over here. I don't know if you guys can See, he just rolled up. He's a big boy. I'm talking to him on the camera. That's the one that comes up here a lot. That's Zigzag. He's around, and if I don't pet him, he bites me. So, UKC fishing with Big Dan. How are you doing? It looks. I see Skinner Farms thing going.
Can you hear us?
I can kind of hear you now. Give me 1 second. Hey, Amanda, can you turn the heat off? Cat just bit me again. UKC fishing. I'm doing good. I'm trying to turn the Skinner Farms. I'm trying to get the heat off down here because the furnace is like 20 feet away from me. I wasn't thinking about that. So.
Well, I broke the headphones to our iPad. So we're trying to get another pair set up.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, take your time too. That's okay. We'll be here. So. Yeah, so I got some good questions here for Skinner Farms when they're all up and rolling too. So let's see here. And if anybody else is interested in this, so I kind of got like the next couple of weeks are kind of booked, but I'm looking like January times now. I can get people in if they wanted to come up and be on the screen with me, and we can talk about your channel. So if anybody's interested in that, you're able to email me. You can message me on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook. All my links are in my about on YouTube. I see Outdoors with Big Madness in here. He's another great channel that he helps channels grow. If you ever get a chance to go into one of his lives, get in there. It's a good time. There's always really good people. The one thing with everybody that's in here, if you're new, the people that are in here, it's a great community. Everybody's super friendly, and everybody likes helping each other out. Hi, Melissa. How are you doing? I just swinging by to show support because she's cooking and can't stay. Take care. No problem, Melissa. You got to get that food cooked. I understand it is dinner time for a lot of people. So, and I see Rolling with Raquel's in here. Hi, Raquel. How are you doing? And then Skinner Farms, if you can hear me, just whenever you're ready, just pop up. All right. Teamwork does make the dream work. EE fishing. You're 100% correct. Hope I'm not missing anything here. I'm just scrolling back up real quick just to see. This cat's going to bite me in a minute. I already know it. I can tell. He puts his nose right up against whatever he's going to bite. But yeah, go ahead and if you want to, I see that there are people in here dropping links, so go ahead and do that. Rolling with Raquel is also another awesome channel. I got one of her shirts recently, and it's super comfortable. It's got an awesome logo on the front of it. It's got a tractor, and I think her daughter actually designed it. I think that's the one that she designed, but it's really cool, and it says "Give her Diesel" on it. It's a cool shirt. But you're gonna want to go over and check her out. She's up in she's one of our neighbors up north in Canada. Homesteading Pastor, I appreciate you stopping in. I know a lot of times I've seen that when you've done a live and I've done a live that they've kind of overlapped. So I am glad that you could stop in. That's great. Glad that you're here. Check out Homesteading Pastor too if you get a chance. I know that there are some other homesteading channels that pop in here every once in a while, and we do love our homesteading channels too. That's actually what got me started doing YouTube, was watching some of the homesteaders. So. I'm just reading here. Oh, there was some noise there for a minute. This cat's bitten me 5 times since we've been here. This is nuts. But what else does everybody have going on? Anybody got anything good going on this week? You guys have any? Does anybody have any lives coming up that you want to talk about? I don't know. Big Matt, if you're in here, do you have any lives coming up anytime soon that you'd like to tell people about? 217 Rebel Outdoor. Family time, super important. Completely understand it. Thank you so much for stopping in. And I do hope to see you again. I will be live Monday at 7 Eastern time. So if you want to stop in then, we always have a good time. So I do appreciate you being here.
Hey, this is Amy, Josh's wife. We can't
Okay.
get the headphones to work to sync up to the iPad. I am so sorry. I didn't realize that I had messed with the ones that we had. They're wireless and they're not working. So I don't know if you guys can hear us or not.
Yeah, how can you guys hear? I can kind of hear, and I think I can fix this because I got headphones next to me. So I can try to pop them in and listen to on my laptop. Give me 1 second here. And I might be able to hear a little bit better if I have you right in my ear. But can everybody else hear them? Let them know. Leave a comment. Or okay. Can you talk real quick, Skinner Farms?
Hello. Hope everybody had a good Thanksgiving.
All right, I got to turn this one off here. I think my laptop's delayed. I got to figure this out. All right, I'm just going to try to do it from the phone. I got it up all the way. Let's see how it goes. Okay. So, let's see. So we have Josh and Amy here with Skinner Farms. And people are saying they can hear you. So they can hear you guys fine. So that's good.
Okay, let me holler at him real quick. He was looking for another pair of headphones. I'll be right back.
Okay, sounds good. So we'll be back and then we can get started here. We'll still have a half an hour to go. So we got plenty of time. But I do have my my contest going on too. If you guys want to make a commercial for me, and you get a chance to win a Walmart gift card. So let's see here. I probably missed a bunch of comments when I was trying to do that too. Let's see here. I've got a 24-hour live coming up in the next few weeks. That's awesome. UKC fishing with Big Dan. That sounds like a good time. Also sounds crazy, but good luck with it, man. Maybe I'll try to do one sometime. See how it works out. Yeah, sometimes you just, when stuff like happens like this, you just got to, work through it. I've had my issues when I first started off getting my lives going. It was crazy. There was nobody could hear me for a while. Okay, so we can see you up there now.
Okay, Josh is still looking, so it may be a minute. So I will try to field some questions for him while he's not here.
Okay, well, yeah. So, what I was just I got a whole list of things that I was kind of, but first off, I guess you can just tell everybody, your names, what your channel's about, and what you guys are kind of doing. Just the easy stuff that everybody would want to know.
Okay. Well, I'm Amy Skinner, and Josh and I have been married for like almost 15 years. We're out of Indiana. We have been doing our hand at farming and gardening and homesteading. So we're just really trying to get into that and trying to be able to make it, if something happens where, we can't get meat or we can't get this or that, just kind of homesteading and making stuff on our own.
Just trying to be more self-sufficient.
Yes, that's good. That's the word I was looking for.
Yeah. Oh, that's cool. Yeah. I mean, I think everybody can kind of relate to that, a little bit, wanting. I mean, we have a lot of fishermen and hunters in here, so, and I see you guys do some fishing and hunting too.
Yes, we do. It's actually the last weekend, I think, was the opening weekend of shotgun season here.
Oh, okay. That's awesome. And let's see here. And so with it now, do you hunt too?
No, I fish, but I don't hunt.
You fish?
I don't
okay.
think that my husband would tell you I can't be quiet long enough to hunt. I'm not quiet.
well, how so with fishing, what do you like to fish for? Do you have a favorite?
Usually, where like at my grandparents' old pond, there's a lot of catfish and bluegill. There's a couple different ponds that we go to. So I would say that those are probably my two favorite. And then we have a spot that we go to that what I call since I was a kid, we call them rainbow fish. We catch those, and I like those. So.
Okay. That's awesome. Yeah, that's cool. And then, so what do you guys, now what does Josh hunt for when he goes hunting?
Squirrel, deer. They do coyote hunts around here too, but those are usually just because like the last few days we've been able to really hear them out in the woods crying. They were really, really bad actually last night. So we have a few guys that come out and do that, but mainly just deer is what he hunts for. He's not turkey hunted. I don't think he turkey hunted last year, but he's done that before too.
Okay, right on. Well, that's awesome. And I know I was, all right. And hopefully you can answer this, but I'll ask it this way. This will be easier. Whose idea was it to start the YouTube channel?
It was Josh's actually.
Okay.
He started doing it. Like I was really kind of surprised because, he's more, what he calls an introvert most of the time, but, this was a way where he could talk to people, meet people. And, at first I think it started off as him, doing advice or talking, and then he kind of started showing like what he did around here, and what we were doing was essentially homesteading, and so it just kind of evolved from that.
That's awesome. Yeah. And so and now doing that, like, is there like, try to think of the right way to say it, but like, is there a specific reason? Do you know why he wanted to?
I don't know. I don't really know why he wanted to. I mean, I know that he likes to help people and show people like how to do things. And I mean, he's always liked to cook and do different stuff like that, because I know some of his videos are on cooking. But he always has believed that people need to know how to do things. Like if you don't teach your kids, how to work a hammer, or how to work out in the yard, or how to, he's taught both of our boys how to put up siding and just different things like that. So he kind of, was using it as a teaching base of what things that he thought people should show their families, and everybody that should be, if you're wanting to be self-sufficient, that you could do.
That's awesome. And I think, everybody will agree too, teaching kids, that's important. I think a lot of that, why we have problems is because parents don't spend enough time teaching their kids how to do stuff and how to help themselves. But that's awesome that you guys do that. Now, how many acres do you guys have?
Oh my, now that's a him question. I think we have somewhere in the neck of the woods of around 25, maybe more. On right where our house is, we have 29. But then we have like my parents' property, and then like part of my grandparents' farm is across the road, and we kind of all run things together, like our animals and our livestock and stuff like that. We kind of not like it's really a compound, but kind of like we work it like it is, because like we'll help my parents with stuff and they help us. So all together there's probably, I would say, close to 50 acres or 60, maybe more than that. I'm sure he could tell me if he was up here. But yeah, originally my grandparents had like over 100 acres, and then they broke it down and sold some of it off. And so it's probably close to, I'd say, at least 50.
So Homesteading Pastor is asking, what kind of animals do you have on your homestead?
Okay, we have pigs, we have 2 dogs, and we have 5 cows at our house. We have a bull that is actually with our is at a friend's house, and then we have chickens and quail, which those are actually down at my dad's, but that's what we have right now.
Oh, right on. That's awesome. Now, the cows, are they milk cows, meat cows?
They're meat cows.
Meat cows. Okay.
Yeah.
Have you guys ever done milk cows or?
No, actually, my uncle was a dairy farmer in Wisconsin,
Okay.
and so I'm familiar. I'm more actually a little bit more familiar with those, but no, we've just done right now. We've just done milk or meat cows, where we try to raise them. Where if someone else wants to buy one, they can buy one from us, and then it helps us like with the butcher bill and stuff like that because we eat our own like meats and things like that. We do our own butchering of our birds, and then we take the pigs and the cows off.
Awesome. Now, is it like so like the area that you're in, is there a lot of people in your community that do farming?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. There's not, I don't think, as many now as there was, like probably 25 years ago, but there's still a lot. I mean, there's a lot of grain farmers. There's a lot of, certain specialty crop growers. But there's a lot of actual animal farmers too that raise pigs and cows.
That's awesome. So, and I saw, so you're a cosmetologist, huh?
Yes.
So you do hair and makeup, and then what does Josh do?
Well, he's actually had a lot of different trades. He used to own his own construction business, doing like remodel and new construction. Right now, he works at a hardware store and he runs the like the outside area. I don't know what it's called, but he's the manager of that part where he runs where all the building supplies and stuff like that are.
Okay, so he
drives a truck too.
He's kind of like a jack all trades.
Yes, he is really. I don't know that he likes it so much that he can do so many different things because a lot of people can call on him and be like, "Hey, can you do this?" But he really can.
Now, are there any animals that you don't have that you guys want to get?
Well, actually, I think we're getting ready to get, I don't know if he's put it on his channel or not, but getting a donkey. It's a miniature donkey, but I actually want like some alpacas.
Okay.
I just think they're cute. It's not for anything functional.
Yeah.
We actually have had horses before, and we don't have those anymore. But I don't know if there was something else that he was wanting. It seems like there was something that he said that he wanted to get into, but actually, I would just like to have alpacas just because they're fun and cute to play with. But,
yeah, that's what my wife and we want to get more land. And I told her before, I was like, I want to get goats. And she told me that if I got goats right now, that I'd be sleeping in the garage.
Yeah. So, well, goats is something that we thought about too, because I wanted to do meat goats.
Yeah.
And, but we just have to really work a place to make sure that, because they're such a pain in the butt to keep in. My dad had them when I was a kid growing up, and they can get out so easily because they can pretty much eat through anything. So,
yeah. Oh, I can imagine. And I just want to say, anybody that's coming in, I'm not ignoring you. We're just doing the interview thing now. I see the comments over here. Just don't want to get in the way. But Polar Bear, thanks for stopping in. Backlash. Anybody else I missed, thanks for coming in and checking it out. We got Skinner Farms here, and right now we're talking about. We were just talking about animals and what they have on their farm. Now, do you think that you'll ever want to expand and try to go bigger?
Yeah, what? I'm sorry.
Do you think you'll ever want to expand and try to go bigger, like get more land, or?
Oh yeah, definitely. Well, what our goal is to expand, like where my parents are, and my cousin has property down the road. I would love to be able to where we can garden and do things and have more animals, because where we can really build our we have a barn that's we have a barn on our property, but then we have a barn on my parents' property that we're doing. And okay, sorry, Josh has made it up here. And we have to do some work on that barn before we can really move more cows up there, because there's more room for cows up there. So I mean, we have a good space here, but I mean, that's what your plan is, to get more cows to go up there, right?
I don't know what I'm gonna do up there yet.
We've got to do some work on the barn. It's a barn that was built, what was, like 1953,
1952.
52. And it's a really neat barn, but it just needs restored.
That's awesome. Yeah, I hope to, I would be in heaven if I had 10 acres right now. But that's what we're working towards right now. So that's awesome that you guys have the property, and I hope to be able to keep watching you guys and seeing you guys grow. And we got Josh here now too, joining us. So yeah, we were just kind of going over everything. So Josh, let me ask you a couple questions. So what hunting and fishing wise, what do you like the most, like hunting wise, fishing, what do you like going for the most?
I really love fishing. I like them both.
Yeah.
Rabbit.
Oh, I didn't say that
Don't
earlier.
care for squirrel.
Okay.
A little bit too greasy for me, and they're tough. But like rabbit hunt. Love deer hunting. Crappie, bluegill. Love me some catfish, walleye, anything freshwater. I don't care for seafood.
Okay.
Like shrimp, crab, and all that garbage. It's freshwater.
Okay. Yeah, no, that's understandable. I mean, I'm like I said, I'm like 5 minutes away from Lake Erie.
Oh,
So everything, that I get's all freshwater. But yeah, that's what, our walleye is crazy in Lake Erie. We got huge ones and they're all delicious, but, yeah. And then hunting. So, have you gotten a deer yet this year, or?
Not this year. I haven't.
you're not even went yet.
I've not really had time to go. I've been working overtime at work. We got some new guys, and someone's got to train them. I got a calf that gets out daily.
She's a Houdini.
It's I've got a short video on my Rottweiler putting her back in. It's just it's nuts.
Yeah, well, everybody, make sure that you go over and check out their page. Watch some of their videos and like and subscribe to them too. That way you can see what they got going on. I've been watching their videos for a while now, and they got some good stuff on there. So, and it's always neat to see people that are they're doing this. Now, how long have you guys been doing the YouTube thing for?
I can't hear you.
Well, I'm sorry. Can you repeat that?
How long have you been doing the YouTube thing for?
How long have you been doing it? For 3 years?
I think going on. If you look at my page, I think it says since 2013, but I've not. I started YouTube or making videos, I think, in 2018.
Okay. All right. And what do you know what your subscribers are at right now?
I'll tell you here real quick. It's 594.
594. Well, it'd be pretty neat if we could get them up to 600 tonight. I'm sure there's cool. Enough people in here that we probably could. Let's see here.
I know I asked you on a live chat here a while back, probably earlier this week. Did you have trouble in the 30s and 80s?
Yes, constantly.
I mean,
and then
seems like
once you eclipse the 80, it like skyrockets. I don't know what it is. I just said before you guys came on this morning, I was at 689. And then before I came on here, I'm now at 718.
Nice.
Good
so
job.
it just like, I don't know. But when I was in the 30s, I was stuck in the 30s for like a week.
Yeah, it seems like when he hit the 30s, and I don't care if it's 130 or 630 or 80, you just stall. It's like,
yeah. But it's the other thing I noticed though is if you get a bunch, you'll lose some of them.
Yeah,
but you'll like eclipse that area where it doesn't matter, and then it just becomes normal for a couple of weeks.
Yeah, I've noticed that, and a lot of it is just seeing. I'm like, okay, hey, I got 10 new subscribers tonight, and then the next day they're all gone, and then the day after that, I've got 15 new ones. So
Yeah, everybody always says don't pay attention to the subscriber count. It's really hard to not.
yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Every morning I get up and I'm like, hey, look at my YouTube studio, 592, and then later on that day it's 547 or something stupid or whatever it is, you know. Not that.
Yeah, that's what I know. I'm going to lose. Like, and that's the thing. Like, I know with getting that many, they're going to disappear. Now, I notice I do see them come back. I know some people say that they don't see them come back, but I have watched them come back. Or at least I think they are, because I've had numbers that are identical, like where I'll see them disappear and then a couple hours later I'll have the exact same number again. So let's see here.
It's backwards on here.
Yeah. I'm just looking to see if does anybody have any questions for him too? If you guys have any questions, post them in the chat so we can ask them. I'm just looking here to see what I have too. Now, how if somebody is interested or has a question, because we were told, Josh, Amy told us that you like to help people out, you know, and maybe somebody has a question, maybe they just got chickens and they got a question about eggs or something like that. If somebody wanted to contact you, what would be the best way for them to get a hold of you?
Probably Instagram or Facebook. I don't get on Facebook near as much as I should. Or
Okay.
Instagram.
You get a Messenger.
Yeah, Messenger on Facebook, I guess. I think I've talked to you on Instagram.
Yeah, that's where we've been chatting on Instagram. Yeah, and do you have those? Are those links? Are they on your page?
I don't know.
Honestly,
On your
don't know.
YouTube?
I'll have to look.
What I can do
sometimes
too.
we're technology challenged.
I have a
Yeah.
I have a personal Facebook page, and I have Skinner Farms, and then Instagram obviously is Skinner Farms 05. The 05 being when we got together.
Oh, okay.
And I think is it Facebook? Is it Skinner Farms 05 on there too?
I don't know. I think so, maybe.
I don't know. Either way,
But Messenger's a good way.
Messenger or Instagram.
Okay.
I really need to start posting more on social media. I get frustrated with it because you get so much garbage and junk mail, and I'm like, I'm done. I don't even look at it anymore. So
Yeah, no, I completely understand that. I know. Yeah, what I'll do for you though is I'll put your links in the description of the video
Oh, awesome.
for everybody. So if they're, you know, because sometimes, you know, like it looks like we got 21 people in here now. That's what I'm seeing on one of my end. But
I see 21.
you know, sometimes people come after. You know, you could end up having 100 people that are watching this later. So I'll make sure that I get the links on there. So if anybody wants to contact you or has any questions or anything, they can do that too. And then
I was listening when I was in the basement looking for headphones.
Yeah.
Total of 80 acres between the technically 5 pieces of property. I'm sorry.
Oh, wow. That's a lot of land.
Farm.
If you saw how much land I have, like it's that, I don't know. I got like a 10th, not even. I don't know. I think we have a 1/4 acre, maybe. I don't know.
You gotta start
might not
somewhere.
even be
Yeah.
that.
That's where I think that's one of the things that I like about, you know, I obviously like watching his channel, but you know, he'll show you his victories and his defeats. And that's where, you know, like we'll do things, whether it's outside, inside, whatever, and you'll get to see the good and the bad, the ugly. And that's just, you have to be realistic like that. You can't just show them all the good and the fluff.
You can't. It's not all rainbows and what do they call it?
Butterflies.
Yeah.
It sucks. It's hard.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a grind. And just like YouTube, I mean, you know that. It's nothing is just handed to you. You got to work at it and you got to work for it. And there's been many times I've been like, I'm done. I don't care. I'm over it. And I don't post anything for months. And then there was times where we went every day, and
We're making videos and putting them together.
now I'm back to I want to do at least one a week. I mean,
Okay.
if I can't do any more than that, I've said so many times to people that there's just, it's everyday stuff that nobody cares to watch. I mean, but then people watch grass grow.
Well, also, I think, sometimes people need to see, okay, well, he was doing this with chickens and this really worked out for him, but he did this and, that didn't work. I think it's really good sometimes to be able to see what works for others that may be good for you or may not. So you have a variety out there.
Well, I think, I know from my end with not having, I've got animals, but all mine are domestic, house pets. But I think, because eventually we want to get there where we do have farm animals. And I mean, I know I've been watching for years, just learning, but I've watched so many different people and I've seen so many different things. And it's good. I mean, to learn and have knowledge, I mean, even if you're not using it, you never know when you might use it.
There's so much. I think why my channel says when I started YouTube was 2013. That's when I discovered YouTube. All the guys at work saying, "Oh, YouTube. What is YouTube?" And I thought it was just to teach people how to do things. And then I started watching other channels and got more into it. I'm like, I do that. I do that. I do that. These guys are watching this.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, let's show everybody. And then, like Amy said earlier, I think everybody should know how to do a lot of things. So I try to put out things that are, everyday life or.
Well, I mean, if you think about it, like in our community, there's not really a TV repairman, or we don't even really have a washing machine, like a small appliance repairman. So the more that you know how to do, the more you can, be sustained and take care of yourself. But then you can also show other people how to do that.
Yeah, it's a, what do they call it, a vlog or blog, whatever you call it. I don't know. It's just a everything channel. I mean, it's not specific to one. I'm not a cooking community. I'm not a barbecue guy. I'm not a farming guy. I'm not. It's just a.
You're a jack of all trades.
Yeah. I try.
And that, well, it's life stuff, and I think people they love watching other people work when they're not working, that's what I think is so funny about it sometimes is, I'll sit there and it's like, I'll get off work after working all day. I'll go and do like the YouTube stuff and I'll be watching somebody's videos. And then I just watch somebody else work for a couple hours. But yeah, no, that's really neat. Now, so did you, and this is a question for both of you, did you both grow up farming, or was it something that like later in life you're like, we want to do this, start farming?
Well, both of our grandparents, we have both had sets of grandparents that were, my grandparents had like the land out this area and they farmed a lot. They did the whole actual big crop thing that they brought in their own vegetables and fruits. And then they also, back 30, 40 years ago, they butchered their own livestock and they did everything themselves. So I grew up that way. And then his nanny and papaw, they had more of the like gardening farming part, and they were phenomenal. I mean, I think he could have grown something in the coldest, wettest, driest place ever, and it still would have grown. He just had a magic touch, and so did she. So we kind of grew up with that.
I remember picking turnips. Let's see, it was the year Nanny died. I think it was the year Papaw died. We pulled turnips January 24th. And Papa always said, if there's still snow on the ground, they're still good. And he was known around our little town of 2,000 people as, you want something? Chester White's got it. And it just, and that's
kind of how my grandparents were too.
Yeah,
so
they had their pictures in the paper as far as
I was in the garden with them.
Yeah, my name Papa, I'm sure, pictures in our local paper. of gardening and just, it's like really.
But our grandparents were huge impacts on our lives. They had a huge impact. And so then when we got older, we had lived at a couple different places before we bought this house. And when we got here, it was like, we're home. It just makes sense now. So that's when we moved here. We bought this place in 2015. Was it 2015? And that's when we decided we slowly, surely, we got pigs first. We had 3 little pigs, and that's what the first thing that we actually butchered, or we took to have butchered. So we kind of just got into it slowly, but that's what we've always wanted to do.
That's awesome. Yeah, that's neat. I mean, that's, and like I said before, I mean, that's eventually where I want to go. So it's like, getting to watch people like you guys doing what you do, it gives me the knowledge. So when I get down the road, I'm more comfortable when I get into it.
Yeah. I just think, sometimes we put limitations on ourselves because it's like, if we can't go big, then we can't do it. It's like, no, you can start small. You can have a small little coop, or you can have, just 1 cow. You can do so much and still be small. And then you have, sometimes your mistakes aren't so costly too. So I just think you can homestead and you can do farm stuff from any size. So
yep. And that's true. And you keep seeing that more and more. And it seems just in the past, couple of years here, you've seen more people doing the farmsteading, or homesteading, farmsteading, whatever you want to call it, just more often. You're just seeing a lot more of it now. And I love it. I think that at least the people that are getting more into that are heading in the right direction of where we should be. Let's see here. Wonder Arts and Adventure says, Skinner Farms, I'm the same way. Like to know how to do little of everything. Been in all kinds of construction and even worked on a dairy in Wisconsin for a couple of years. Let's see here. And that's what, Amy, you said your uncle had a dairy.
Yeah,
dairy
he actually, he started off had a real small dairy farm in Ellettsville, and then they moved to Hayward, Wisconsin, and they had a pretty decent sized operation there. And they had, like we always got to bottle feed the babies and stuff like that when they were weaning them off the moms and stuff like that. So it was neat to get to see. I'm not scared of animals. Like my sister's terrified of like cows, but like animals don't scare me, except for this big dog.
Okay, and what's the dog's name?
That's Diesel. Hey, Diesel.
Sit.
And what kind of dog is
the one
Diesel?
you said running the calves in. What do you say?
I did.
What kind of dog is Diesel?
Oh, he's a Rottweiler.
Rottweiler. Yeah, I had a friend that used to he actually bred Rottweilers. He said I think he moved. I think he's down in North Carolina now. But yeah, so we only got a couple more minutes here. I'm gonna ask if anybody has any questions for them. Go ahead and ask them now, because I have to at 9. I gotta or 9 at 7. I gotta get going here. But I do want to thank both of you for being on here too. Really do appreciate it. And also I noticed, and I didn't know this before, but I noticed that you were an Army veteran. So I wanted to thank you for that too. Wanted to thank you for your service there, Josh.
Well, thank you.
We appreciate it. I know everybody in this chat here, I know how all these people feel, and we all appreciate it. So
I thank you all for your support.
Yeah, thank you for having us today.
Oh, no, it was fun. No, I like having you guys on, and that's what I'm going to be trying to do this regularly. And I do want to have people on, do follow-ups, like down the road, to see where people are, afterwards, see how they're doing. I think that'd be kind of fun to do.
Yeah.
Would love to have you guys on again.
Yeah.
And do you guys have anything coming up we should know about? Are you guys planning on doing a live yourself? Do you guys have lives that you do?
Well, we are going to actually tomorrow. I don't know that we're going to do anything live, but we're going to be making holiday candy with all of our kids. And so we're going to be using like some of our grandmother's recipes and things like that. So that will be coming up on the channel.
That's awesome. Yeah, that's my daughter loves baking and cooking and stuff. So we'll definitely we'll be watching. That's for sure.
I do have we'll have a mail call video coming up.
Oh yeah.
I'm still trying to dig up everything I've got from everybody. So that'll be coming up. And like Amy said, the Christmas candy, or what do you call it, holiday candy?
Yeah, Christmas holiday candy.
Okay.
That stuff will be coming in soon. And Diesel, you're on my
Now
foot,
this
dude.
is our stash of what we've got over here. I don't know. That's all the stuff that we've got to make with the kids tomorrow. So
Oh wow, that's awesome.
yeah,
That's
we're
gonna be a good
excited. I
time,
think
I'm
they
sure.
are too.
I'm sure you'll have fun.
And then we got to put the tree up and all that. All the stuff I hate with light. I hate putting lights on.
That's his favorite thing.
See, I've got a pre-lit tree. Lights are already on it. I don't even have to think about it. Plug and play.
I would really like to thank you for giving us the opportunity to come on your channel and talk to you. This has been great. I'm sorry I wasn't here for 90% of it, but I know you got stuff to do. You got somewhere to go, and we really appreciate it.
No, and I'll definitely. I'm going to have you guys on again. I had a lot of fun talking, and I think that we could probably get some more in too. But I also want to tell everybody, please go over and check them out. You know, like some videos, watch some, get to know them. Like I said, I've been talking to Josh for it's been a couple of weeks now that we've been talking, like chatting, outside of YouTube, and he's a great guy. And they got good videos. Check them out, like their stuff. You guys won't regret it. You know, and just make new friends. And you know, I hope everybody, you know, in here goes and checks somebody else new out tonight. And just let's see here. I see there's a couple. Ricky Venture says great live. I'm going to get back to editing videos. See, everybody in here is always editing videos. I feel like I see that every day.
That's all we
It's
get
never
done.
anything.
Yeah, and Jason Whitaker, thanks you guys for being in here too, and I thank you guys for taking the time to be in here. It means a lot that you guys took time out of your day.
Well, we appreciate the opportunity
to hang out. So it was a lot of fun, and I hope that you guys get to meet some new community, you know, make some new community members, and I really appreciate it. I think that's all, and I'm sure I'll be talking to you guys. So you know, send me a message whenever you want to. All right, Josh.
Thank you.
And it was really nice meeting you too, Amy. You guys have a great night, okay? And thank you everybody else for watching. And like I said, go over and check out Skinner Farms. And I will get like I said, I will get those links in there in the description tonight so you guys can find them easily. All right?
Thanks a lot.
All right. You guys have a good night.
Great beard, by the way.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate it. It's been, I don't know, 2 years now. I haven't shaved. So
I done it for a year. And when I had her, we were going on the cruise to the Bahamas. I was like, take it off.
Right.
I thought she was going to puke.
We're doing that Midwest thing now where we say goodbye, but we actually don't go anywhere. We just keep talking.
Yeah.
So, all right. Awesome, guys. Well, you guys all have a good night, and we'll see you soon. All right.
All right. Thanks.
All right. Take care, guys.